What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Beyond the Streams, where this is the only place you're gonna find a free pass to Rojas's gun show. How you doing today, brother? You doing good?
I guess I got the guns out. Guns out, guns out.
There you go. Today's going to be a fantastic show. Today was the live event with Amazon, and they announced a lot of new products and a lot of revamps. As always, I always say Amazon is one of the best companies out there for keeping things on the hush hush. There was only one product that was actually leaked beforehand, and it was probably the cheapest one out of the whole list that we're probably going to go through today. So I thought it was pretty interesting. But what do you think?
Well, keep in mind while we're here listening and watching, whenever we're watching it, today, if you're watching it today, today's September 24th. When we're recording it, but you're probably going to be listening to this tomorrow or today. Yeah. Well, the 25th, whatever day that is, September 25th of 2020. If you're in 2021 in the future, well, I guess that would be in the past. Wait, hold on a second. Is that the past or the future?
Okay, we're not doing math again. We're not going to do that.
No. No, don't do it. Okay, so just keep in mind the dates. Obviously, the Amazon stuff just came out. I think, and we're going to go through the lineup of stuff.
I think before we do, though, maybe we should go over a little bit of what our expectations were before this event went live. Like, what were you expecting from this live event? Because we talked about this since the second or third week of September when we found out that it was coming out.
So my expectation, I was hoping on a new 4K Fire Stick. I was hoping on a new Fire Cube. I'm pretty sure there is going to be kind of a... I'm trying to think. Maybe a new Echo Show of some sorts. Maybe a new TV, the Amazon TV.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like just looking at their Amazon lineups, that's... For me, I was expecting one Fire Stick, one Cube, probably a lower end 1080. I guess I should say a very high end with a budget price 1080p, with a good 4K TV, and then a very high, possibly very high, close to 8K 4K TV. Along with the Echo devices. Those things are pretty nice. I have the Show 5 downstairs. I got a couple Show 5s actually. They're like the little minis. Yeah. So maybe like, you know, something new with that, something new with maybe with vehicles. I've seen this commercials now with Alexa. You know, is that a Buick? No, it's an Alexa.
Oh god. I've seen so many YouTubers reviewing the Alexa Auto, and every single one of them is like, this is such a fail. Every single one of them. And I agree with you. It would have been nice to see them actually try to do a better job at that, for sure.
Like right now, I could tell, dude, everything that I could tell on my freaking Echo is just like, hey, and you know what? I really apologize if we're turning on all your devices.
Let's call her a different name. What would you rename her if you could? What if we call her Juan?
Juan? No, not Juan. Someone's gonna say that's racist. Hey, Juan. We're brown, so we could do that. You know what? Screw that. She's Juan. Juanita.
Okay, fine. Juanita, what is the weather?
We're going to call her Juanita. Okay, so check this out. She's like, it's 70 degrees, stupid. You leasing next level. You shut up, Esse. Dude, that would sell if they had something like that.
That's funny. That's funny.
So this is me. This is me. Okay, we're calling her Juanita, so that way we're not blowing everybody up. But so, like, Juanita, can you open up the garage door? Mm-hmm. So she'll say, sure. What is your passcode? So I got a passcode. Mm-hmm. Or Juanita, unlock the front door. You know, I think it would be really cool if there was something integrated that you could add to your car. That a lot of cars nowadays, let's be real, a lot of cars these days have a built-in OnStar system or low jack or whatever, like speakers that you can talk to. I'm having beers too early, but whatever. But a lot of these new cars that are coming out has that feature. So why not? And okay, so this is what I would say. Why not? In the back of the radios, they have a lot of different components that you could plug in.
Mm-hmm.
Why not have a Juanita device? This sounds so stupid. But why don't you have a Juanita device that you could plug it in the back? So when you say, when you're talking to your car, if you're driving, hey, open up the garage, I'm home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or hey, can you check the alarm? Or a lot of these cars even have cameras. Hey, can I look at my backyard so that way I could see my dog, make sure he's back there? That would be cool.
I would probably implement it a different way. I would probably do a software route into whatever head unit the car is, and then use the microphones from your built-in cell phone. That's probably how I would do it, right? To me, that makes kind of more sense, because the way they tried to implement it by adding additional hardware, they had the cables running everywhere and it was just ugly, and like every car is different. How are you going to mount it? Like, I don't know.
You know what would have been really stellar? Oh my gosh. What would have been really stellar is, so back in the day, okay, I won't even go back in the day. You know how you have your garage door openers and you put them on your visor?
Yeah.
Why not having a little device like that connects to the visor, just like your car garage opener? You could slide it up in there. It has a little speaker on it. Sucker's connected to your cell phone if you have to, or you could do the Android Auto or iPhone Auto or whatever auto into your car, whatever it is, where it's just wireless. It's just one little thing that goes Bluetooth. Slide it in there. You say, hey, Juanita, do this. Juanita, do that. And it automatically picks it up. And depending on how you have it connected, it'll either talk to you from that little speaker, or if it's connected to your car, it'll come through your car. That would have been genius.
Yeah. And then built in, obviously, the wireless charging pads somewhere so it could charge or something like that. So there's not cables running everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, before we get too far off topic, because I think the people really want to hear about what's going on in the article, but kind of some of my expectations. I'm not too big on a lot of the other Amazon devices. Like, I do have a show, but I've never taken it out of the box. And I have a couple other Amazon products. Like, I have my Fire Cube as built-in like Echo, and I love using it when I use it. But for my expectations, I would definitely like to have seen a new 4K Fire Stick. I wouldn't even care if it did anything higher than 4K, because let's be real, 8K TVs are not cheap. I recently watched a Linus Tech video, and he was doing an unboxing. No, he was doing an 8K gaming video using the new NVIDIA graphics cards, and they had to send him a $30,000 8K TV for him to do this test. So, I mean, I don't have a $30,000 8K TV.
To be fair, though, it is
Linus Tech.
It's Linus Tech. He'll get whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm just kind of looking right now at what the future of these 8K TVs are. And there's some okay, here's a bargain. Here's a bargain deal that you can go to Best Buy right now and get. 55-inch 8K curbside pickup for $2,800.
What brand?
Samsung.
Huh.
It's actually not that bad.
8K?
Now it says 8K. Now here's the thing. When you see that type of a price on something that's brand spanking new, it's going to be I'm guessing, an upscale 8K. It's going to be a true 4K upscale to 8.
But on a 55-inch, do you think, well, I mean, you're going to say that you can see a difference between 4K and 8K. But remember the age-old argument on like a 32-inch TV, 720p versus 1080? Can you really tell the difference? You know what I mean? Anyways.
Yeah.
So I wasn't expecting, huh?
That's a whole other conversation.
Exactly. I wasn't expecting like a whole new Fire Stick. I was expecting the 4K to become the second gen, and then I was expecting a new 4K Plus or Pro, and that one to have 2 gigs of RAM, or even 1.8 or 1.9. I don't care, but I wanted it to have 16 gigs of internal storage because it's doable. You can do it, right? That's the only difference I really cared about. Because I mean, it's snappy enough. It works. I just needed a little bit more storage. And the reason why I was really pushing for this is because I felt, or I feel, or I still feel like chicken tonight, or I mean, that the price gap between the 4K Fire Stick and the Cube, there's too much of a price gap. There has to be a product in between those two. That's kind of how I feel. You know what I mean?
But then if you're looking at it, like right now, okay, we're gonna open up the what we're talking about right now, but we're not gonna bring up the what is out right now. So we have, I know I keep burping and because it's my first beer of the day. I gotta let it into what's the word? I got too much blood in my alcohol stream.
Yeah, you're aerating it?
Aerating? I don't know.
Never mind.
Okay. We were just having this discussion earlier on the phone, and I was actually on my way to Next Level's house, but the drive was a little long. I had to turn around and said, screw this crap.
The borders are closed.
Borders are closed. They're just like, wait, you're brown. We don't know where you're from. Go back. Damn it.
You're brown and near the border. Turn around.
Turn around. Yeah. I can't jump any border at this point. I'm stuck. Okay. So check this out. Check this out, guys. We have currently the 2nd gen Fire Stick. And the 4K Fire Stick is the upgraded version to it. Personally, I don't know if anybody wants to argue with this one, but Next Level sure was. I say the 4K Fire Stick it should be called a 3rd gen, but he's saying that's the 1st gen of the 4K Fire Sticks.
Right?
I don't know. Leave me a comment below. Who's right? Is the 4K Fire Stick called a 3rd gen? Should it be called a 3rd gen? Or is it the 1st gen? Leave us a comment below on what you guys think. We want to hear your guys' opinion.
They keep changing the stupid names though, because we have Fire Sticks and we have Fire TV Sticks, and then we have Fire TV Stick. Like it's one word, it's 2 words, it's like I don't know.
Dash underscore in quote end quote. So okay, so right now we got the 1080p 2nd gen Fire Stick. We have a 4K Fire Stick. I'm guessing it's the 1st gen of its kind. And then we got the 2nd gen Fire Cube. So to go with what you're saying, the Fire Cube is 139. Let's just say 140. We'll round up 140. The 4K Fire Stick is $40. No, $50.
Actually, hold on. I'm on Amazon.com right now. The Fire Cube is 120.
Did they drop the price?
It's a good question. Let me click on it.
What is it regularly?
It says 120.
Okay, whatever. For some reason I thought it was 140.
And
okay, so 120. 120.
Mm-hmm.
Now the 4K Fire Stick is listed at $50.
Yep.
And then the 2nd gen is listed $10 less, $40.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about sales. If you guys are like, oh, you liars, there's a sale. Well, we're not in charge when they drop sales. Excuse me. So, okay. The gap that you're saying, the $50 to the $120, what type of a gap are you looking at? Are you looking at a Fire TV Cube Lite? Or are you looking for a 4K Fire TV Plus?
No, I want a 4K. I want a 4K stick plus Pro Plus
XLE.
Yeah, that's what I want. Because look, we're talking if the 4K stick is $50 and the Cube is 120, that's more than 100% markup, like a difference. You know what I mean?
What would the price be then if you're looking for a plus?
I would say $15, $10 to $15 more, because that would go in line with the other sticks, right? The second gen and even the new Fire TV stick is $10 cheaper. So we should do $10 more expensive, make it 60 or even $65, and just give me double the ROM. That's it. I mean, cell phones do it all the time. You can buy a cell phone with different size ROM.
Yeah. Okay, so we've been going back and forth on exactly what's been going on and what we've been seeing. So let's get to the topic in hand. Breaking news: Amazon new what? I don't know what kind of new, but let's just.
Well, there is a lot of new things in here.
So Amazon Luna, brand new gaming streaming service. What the hell is this?
Interesting. And I was just telling you before we started this, I've never really seen in the gaming world a whole platform that was quiet until launch.
Like, there's been zero leaks with this.
Nothing.
Because this will compete directly to Google Stadia.
Yeah, it's cloud-based gaming. Well, I mean, if you look at the controller, looks interesting. I mean, it looks slightly similar to what their Fire TV game controller looked like before, but it looks a little nicer. It kind of has an Xbox feel to it, if you ask me.
They did have a controller before, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
What the hell happened to that?
It's still there. I mean, I don't know if it's still there to purchase now, but I mean, last I checked, it was still on Amazon to buy.
This is interesting.
But the good thing is, because it's cloud-based gaming, that means that you could play it on any one of those devices because the processing isn't really done locally. It's done in the cloud.
And of course, don't get mad. Access early for the US gamers first.
I know. I saw that. I'll try my VPN.
Everybody else, sorry, you need a VPN.
Well, here's the thing. So I have two different Amazon accounts. I have a Canadian Amazon account and a US Amazon account. And when I log into the different ones on my Fire Sticks, the layout changes.
That's interesting.
Right? So, I mean, maybe I'll log into my American one. And I'll try it.
Okay, so check this out. We got this new Luna. I'm so confused on why they're doing this right now. Like, PlayStation just launched. Xbox just launched.
Do you want me to tell you why?
Yeah.
Who owns Twitch?
Amazon.
Right? So it's directly linked to Twitch.
What's Twitch currently using? Aren't they on Steam?
No, anybody can stream to Twitch. They're not. They're not platform specific.
I thought it was linked to Steam.
Not that I know of. I mean, I've never used it, but.
So this is going to be very interesting then, because hold the door right there. If people were on freaking Stitch. If they're on Twitch over here, they could integrate these two things together, and they could just say, dude, just buy all your stuff here. You don't have to go to Stadia. You don't have to go to Nvidia. You don't have to go to Steam. You don't have, dude, screw all these other people.
Yeah.
That could I don't want to call it a monopoly.
That's like if YouTube came out with a phone specifically for TikTokers or something. Or wait, if TikTok came out with a phone specifically for TikTok, that's what I meant.
Right.
Yeah, that's basically what it's like, right? They're trying to capitalize on a market right here and take it over. And they're not apparently, from some of the articles I was reading, they were really, really excited about this. Like, this was one of the most exciting things in the whole thing. Like, they could barely keep their pants on for this one. Because, like, look at some of the games there that's listed. So the service is only going to cost $6 a month, which is nothing. Like, Netflix is more expensive than that. Mm-hmm. So what are some of the games that you see there?
Well, it looks like they're reporting Valhalla, Immortals, Phoenix Rising, Far Cry 6. Far Cry is a big one. This is for $6 a month. And they're also including Resident Evil 7, Control the Surge, Grid, Iconoclast.
And over 100 other games.
This could be...
this is what Stadia was supposed to be.
This is what... Yeah, I'm very... So, okay, here in the States, and I'm sure you've heard of the video game, or not the video game, the board game called Monopoly.
Yeah, of course.
There's this big thing in the States where if there's anything that comes close to a Monopoly, they start like a lot of things will pop up. Like, dude, you guys are not allowed to XYZ. So if they are right now, I'm guessing, I'm not on Twitch, so I don't really know how it works. But from my understanding, you could Twitch off of your PlayStation, off of your Xbox, your Nvidia Shield, pretty much on every single platform out there. And I'm guessing it's going to also include now Amazon Luna. I don't know. I think Twitch, the smartest thing for them to do, which is going to be borderline monopoly because nobody else, well, actually, I shouldn't say nobody else. All the big PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo are doing this. But Twitch being such a big platform where people could stream off of just anywhere, why not throw that store in there? Why not say, hey, you know what? Instead of you buying your games over here and you going over there and then yeah, sure, you could still use Twitch to stream whatever console you're on. But you know what? You could buy your games directly from us and stream.
Here's the thing, though. They pretty much, for the cost of $6 a month, is going to make anybody with a Fire Stick or a Fire Cube a content creator, gaming content creator. Because it's going to be attached to a Twitch account, and then they can stream directly with using just buy one of these remotes, and then just sit there and play your games, because you can play all the top-level games for $6 a month and stream directly to Twitch.
Now, this stuff is probably going to be available on Fire Cube, Fire Stick, Amazon TVs, like anything Amazon related. That's where it's going to go.
Yeah, but I probably wouldn't. I don't know. I mean, we're probably going to have to test it, but I wouldn't want to run it on something that is less than the 4K Fire Stick.
See, and that's, oh man. Okay, that's going to be a conversation once we get to the Fire devices in a minute. But I'm going to save my rant until we get there.
Okay.
So the second device that is pretty huge, the all-new Amazon Echo Speaker Sport with an unusual, weird basketball-looking design, but it's flat on the bottom. I like it. I actually really like this one. It looks, imagine a basketball or maybe the size of a volleyball, but on the bottom it's flat and it has that famous blue line around your Echo devices on the bottom. And I don't know. I think this is going to be pretty cool.
I think it's smart. I think that, going up versus out is taking advantage more of real estate, right? Because then you can put more stuff around it. The speaker is facing outwards, so it's going to, obviously get better sound towards you. I think it's nice, especially that they put the clock on it so you can visually see the time.
Yeah. I think it's cool. I think it's super cool. And the price, it's going to be $99. Shoot, you guys looking for a good holiday gift for dad, for your son? Us men love speakers. We love our speakers, but don't forget the ladies. They like to listen to their jams too. This would be pretty cool. And it says it's the same price as the Echo from last year.
That's the thing that Amazon looks like they're doing. They're trying to keep things around the same price, but just make it better. Which,
and of course, it's going to come with the Juanita built in.
Everything. That's the goal. Now, the next one that I'm like the show. Have you seen what they done with the show?
Mm-mm. I don't think it's even listed in here.
Oh, it's not listed on that one? That's weird.
So the Echo speakers are, that's not the only one that's getting a makeover.
That's right.
So we're going to show you guys. So this one actually is kind of cool. I'm digging this one. Netflix comes to the Echo Show 10.
And I think it's smart that they focused on the 10 and not all the Echo shows.
Now the 10's the big one, right?
Well, yeah.
Is that their biggest one?
That's what she said. I mean, Juanita.
This is what I have to deal with, guys. All the and it says it's gonna follow you around your room.
Yeah. So it's got a crazy camera in it.
It's got some teeth, some feet and legs for it to walk around, or what?
The camera's crazy in this one.
So it says it works thanks to a virtually silent brushless motor. So is this thing moving around? It's actually moving? Is that what it is?
I haven't seen it in action. I just know that it's got a camera that's supposed to follow you around. I don't know if it actually moves because the article is talking about a brushless motor. So I guess that it's got I don't know. It says that it's supposed to, in the form of a human body. Sounds kind of creepy, but.
And they're saying it looks like a mini Echo Studio with a movable screen stuck on the front. So just looking at the thing, it looks like there's an Echo screen on the front, and then it looks like the speaker that's right behind it is attached to it, and right below it is supposed to be some kind of motors that are going to make this thing move around. It says it will follow you around the room. Hopefully, it doesn't fall off the table.
You better get that device protection plan with it.
Or if you're cooking some chicken wings, it's going to fry itself in there in the pan. No, don't commit suicide, please.
Oh, man.
And then on top of that, you got Netflix that's going to be coming onto the show, too. Inside the speaker has a 3-inch sub with tweeters in front. And it says which will deliver almost a surround sound effect.
Dude, I'd buy that. I don't want it following me around, but that sounds dope.
What are you gonna do? Where are you gonna set it up?
Dude, I'd put that in my bed.
Your TV is right next to your bed.
Yeah, but sometimes I don't want the TV on.
So you want a little screen on.
Yeah.
That's called the cell phone.
No, but that's too small.
Oh my God.
I have the Samsung S20 Plus, but I want something like, okay, okay, legit. I have a 10-inch Alexa tablet, and I don't use my TV. Okay, here's the thing. I wear glasses, and I'm nearsighted. And when I'm laying in bed, I don't want to wear my glasses to watch my TV. So I take my 10-inch Alexa tablet to a Juanita tablet to bed with me. I take Juanita to bed with me, and I watch my TV shows with her.
Wow. Does your girlfriend know about this?
It's because I don't want to put on my girlfriend's here. Juanita's away. We use the TV then. I'll wear glasses.
Does she know about this?
No, but she will now.
Oh, she knows now. The new Fire TV devices. Okay, I'm unpausing from my rant earlier. I'm about to spit out some anger. And this is some serious anger, guys. You can't tell, my blood's boiling. Okay. Check this out. If you're going to come up with Luna, if you're going to come up with your own Luna, and we're talking about this is probably going to end up being on your TV, on your Amazon devices, your TV, your Fire Stick, your Cube, whatever. Why? And I don't know, maybe I'm putting my foot in my mouth and they're going to have a second convention soon closer to the holidays that will say, just kidding, we have some more stuff coming, fool you guys. I hope that's true. We have the NVIDIA that has all the power in the world to do all kinds of streaming and gaming. Fire TV Cube has the room, has the memory, has some decent
power.
And they come up with the Fire TV Stick Lite for $29.99. This is, I'll get that to in a minute. And then they have the Fire TV Stick 3rd Gen. This is, and I'm not talking about the, I know we just had a whole conversation about the Fire TV Stick 4K. Is that 3rd Gen or not? I guess not. It's 4K 1st Gen. But for the original Fire TV Stick, this is the 3rd Gen. 1080p. For me, if you're going to drop your Luna with your damn remote, why am I not getting a Fire TV Cube upgrade? Why am I not getting...
But do you need an upgrade? That cube is powerful.
Okay, you want me to be real about this?
Okay, go.
Why not go octa-core? Why hex? If you're going to start gaming with these 4K games, we're not talking about a consistent stream of a movie that exists on the cloud somewhere. We're talking about games that it could change different possibilities depending if you go left, right, up, down, or any type of direction.
But that's all done in the cloud. It's not done locally.
But locally, if you don't have the power to do it, what are we going to get, like a blur? Like the frames per second on that thing, like I know we're talking about like teraflops and all that stuff with the PlayStation and Xbox. Hexacore, 6 cores. To me, when I see, if you're going to say, hey, we're going to give you 6 cores and I want you to play Final Fantasy 15 on this thing, I will laugh. Hell no. Are you kidding me? 6 cores? I wouldn't.
I think I'm willing to do another bet that the Luna gaming on the Fire TV Cube is going to be better than what you think it is.
Wash. Are you saying there's going to be no wash on it?
What does wash mean?
Before I blow a brain vessel here, if you're shooting, pew, 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 pew,
yeah,
and then you turn to the left, pew, 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 to shoot the other person who's trying to get you, yeah,
ghosting.
That wash, that ghost, whatever you want to call it, from left to right, where it just looks like a wash of colors.
All I said was I think it's going to be better than you think it is.
I'm talking about the wash, that ghosting, that weird where it's not snap. Like Fortnite is such a popular game, or Apex. It's either Fortnite or Apex. If you're on either one, it doesn't matter which one it is. They both do very similar things. Besides, I think building is the only difference. So if you are on a device that has 6 cores in it, I don't know. I wouldn't.
So that processor has been known to game very well.
But game with what?
That's a very good point.
So if they're introducing Luna, this is why I'm heated about it. If they're introducing Luna, and they're saying this is going to be available to all Fire devices, the Fire TV Stick Lite is a joke. The Fire TV Stick, the next one, that's a joke. The 4K Fire TV Stick, it's like, well,
it's been here for 2 years.
Yeah, it's been here. We see some power, but for Luna, joke. Fire TV Cube, oh, okay, we got some more power. But if you're gonna introduce Luna, that's what I'm saying. I hope it's like doing this. It's like doing this. Here's the new PlayStation 5. Here's the new Xbox. but every game that comes out is specs of the PS4.
I don't know. I still think it's going to game better than you think it is.
I don't.
So we'll see. We'll see when well, I mean, you're going to see before I do because you got access to Luna first. And you got a cube now.
Yeah.
Which you like.
Which I do like, and I'm going to test the crap out of it. I'm just, I don't know. I'm looking at the gaming market. Like, okay, if someone's going to come into the gaming looking solid. Don't come in saying like, well, we're going to just, here's a cloud service for stay against Stadia. It's like, okay, cool. You want to compete against Stadia. But then you go on and say, this will work on all your Amazon devices. Cool. Where the hell is the Amazon device that's going to support some of the best 8K gamings that are going to be coming out very soon?
When Luna drops, we're going to make a specific video about it because we're going to test it on a bunch of devices.
What are you willing to lose this time?
I'm not betting anything. I'm just saying. I'm just saying
bet you
that it's hard to talk crap about it until we test it.
I'm going to test it on that Fire TV Stick Lite. Okay, let's talk about it. Fire TV Stick Lite. What do you think?
Personally, I think that this is going to be really good for the South Asian market. Like huge. This is really good for people that don't want to upgrade their TVs, don't have a lot of money on devices, don't have CEC, don't really care about, controlling their TV from their remote, and just want something simple for Netflix and Amazon Prime.
Okay. I don't see the RAM in here. I see the 8 gigs of internal memory. I'm just comparing the new 3rd gen Fire TV stick.
I'll tell you.
It has behind the TV design, the storage is the same, the quad core is the same, optimal Ethernet adapter the same, picture quality looks the same. Best 4, Lord knows what that means. Remote with TV controls. The Lite does not have TV controls. Oh, that's the new button. There's a new button in there that will control your TV. Whoa.
No, it doesn't control the TV. That gives you, it just sends you, okay, on your Fire Stick at the top where it has that live menu, and certain applications give you free live channels there with a guide. Yeah, but yeah, it just takes you there.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
It doesn't control it. It's a shortcut.
Whoa. Game changer.
Okay.
Such a game changer. Oh my. Okay, so one's going to have a button, the other one doesn't. $10. Oh, my bad. The audio, one's going to be pass through Dolby Audio, or the other one's going to be Atmos, which this light version is starting to look a lot like the 2nd gen.
It's the second. It's the 2nd gen with a different remote, like what NVIDIA did to you.
It's the 2nd gen with a different flipping remote. That's exactly what it is. There's nothing new about this thing. What the hell?
Hold on.
What the? Okay. Before my brain explodes, what's so good about this 3rd gen Fire TV stick? What is the difference between the 2nd gen and this new one? And actually, I'm kind of curious to know. I'm very curious to know if about the DDR3. I'm very curious to know about the processor. Like, I want specs here, guys, for them to tell us this is what it has. No, specs. What are specs?
So basically, it's the same.
What is the same? What are we talking about?
The CPU. The CPU in all 3 of those Fire Sticks are the same.
Okay. There's a difference.
The RAM is all the same, except for, they're all DDR4. The only difference is the 4K has more RAM.
1.5. So, okay, hold on. Let's rephrase all this. for dumb Rojas, because I'm over here trying to wrap my brain around this whole thing. And if anybody's on the same boat that I am in, where I'm probably confused as hell. Okay, the difference between the Fire TV Stick Lite, the Fire TV Stick 3rd Gen, and 4K is the Fire TV Stick Lite, as of right now, does not have a dedicated button.
Okay, doesn't have CEC.
No, hold on. Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. It has a dedicated button, or it doesn't have a dedicated. I'm sorry. See, now you got me all jacked up here. The Fire TV Stick Lite does not have a dedicated button on the remote for the shortcut of the live TV section within the Amazon interface. When you look at the Fire TV Stick, it does. And then it also says Dolby Atmos audio, which the 4K has, but not the Lite. And then when you look at the 4K Fire Stick, it says it pushes more of the 4K, but if it has the same CPU, the same everything, oh, and it has 1.5 gigs of RAM, it has half of a gig of RAM more than the other two devices, it's pretty much saying the 4 TV Stick 3rd Gen is the same as the 4K, except it's almost capped, right? Is that the word?
Yeah, it doesn't do 4K. It does only 1080p.
It's capped.
Yeah.
And then the 4 TV, the light version of this, they just take away the button.
Well, they take away a couple buttons, right? They take away the TV control. I think it still does come with that live TV shortcut button, but it doesn't come with the volume or the power.
So what the hell? What's the big fuss?
Well, okay, so here's the thing. So they're basically the same device. You pay $10 more if you want CEC, TV controls, if you want infrared, or if you want better audio. That's it. If you don't care about that stuff, then go with $30. If you care about that stuff, go with the $40. If you care about 4K and more RAM, you go with the 4K.
But we already know the second. Every time anybody asks us, "Hey, what Fire Stick should I get?" We never recommend the 2nd gen at all, ever.
Well, that's because the 2nd gen was using DDR3 RAM and an older processor, and it was super slow and glitchy.
So newer processor and DDR4.
DDR4, yeah.
But only 1 gig of RAM.
Only 1 gig of RAM.
So do you think it's going to be a little bit snappier, or is it going to be a difference of a snappier experience?
This is where it comes down to how you treat your device, right? With the 2nd gen devices that I would set up, I wouldn't load the same amount of apps on it as I would a 4K Fire Stick. I wouldn't, right? Because it still had that 1 gig of RAM. And no matter what you do, a lot of these applications run in the background, right? So if you still continue that same thought process, where you're not loading 30 apps on it, maybe you're only loading 5 or 10, you're going to notice a definite increase in performance.
See, I don't know if I agree with that, though. Because loading apps and RAM are two separate things.
No, but what I'm saying is the applications run in the background.
Right.
So the more apps you have on a device is the more processes you have running in the background.
But see, I wouldn't think like that. Either way, the
4K is better. I would tell everyone to go get for the 4K for sure.
For sure. But I think the end user wouldn't understand when they think about loading apps and stuff like that. They only look at the storage. 8 gigs is 8 gig. They don't really know. Well, if I download, I don't know, 10 APKs, that equals to 1.4 gigs. I have 1 gig of RAM. Is that even possible? Well, we're not talking about that. That's internal memory of what we're talking about. The RAM is separate.
Yeah.
So you have to simplify it. Personally, what I would do, whatever I do on my 4K Fire Stick, and actually, no, you know what? I'll even take that back. Whatever I would do with 8 gigs of RAM, I would do the same thing across the board.
ROM. Yeah.
Internal memory.
And the thing is, I completely agree with you. Even the devices that I kind of keep on hand for my family and friends that ask for them, I only keep the 4K Fire Sticks. But I've had people that have come to me, ask me for my price on a 4K Fire Stick, and then say, well, I can get them cheaper. And then they go on Amazon and they used to buy the second gen and bring it to me to set up. And I would be so frustrated with how it would work, right? So you're going to have a lot of people that didn't understand that before, but it's not going to be such a bad experience going like for the next year. I think. No matter what, I'm still going to always recommend the 4K Fire Stick.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get all the devices. We're gonna go through IDA. We're gonna go through all the different benchmarks.
I've already pre-ordered.
We're gonna test all this junk out and see what is the actual difference. Because that's the thing. It's when you look at some of this stuff, sometimes you don't know the difference. You're like, it feels the same, it works the same, it plays the same, it buffers the same. Oh, isn't there something different? I just remembered something.
There's a new Fire TV interface.
There's something different though. The network. So these are all basically on all Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Whoa. That's the thing. So the older second gen Fire Stick, I don't think it was MIMO.
So the new one is.
Yeah, these ones are all dual MIMO.
The Lite and the third gen.
Yeah, as far as I know.
What about the 4K?
Yeah, 4K is dual MIMO too.
So that connection might get a hell of a lot better.
Which is good.
That connection might get a hell of a lot better. So, oh man.
Because those updates, those Amazon updates on the second gen Fire Stick, dude, they were killer. It would take me sometimes 2 hours to do to update everything and to update the systems. And like it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
So you're hearing this first, guys. We're telling everybody, just get the 4K Fire Stick.
100%.
Don't go thrifty and save $10 to give yourself a migraine, and then you got to go spend $20 for Tylenol and Sprite and crackers. Then you're sick. Then you got to go to the doctor, and then they're gonna look at you and be like, "Well, maybe we should see if you got this disease." And then you're gonna come back to us and say, "Hey, guess what? Thanks, guys. Now I got eye cancer. It's all your fault."
Eye cancer. Well, then that escalated pretty quickly.
Yeah, it did. So do yourself a favor. 4K it is.
Here, I want to show you something.
Don't. That sounded evasive.
Look at this. What do you think of this?
What the hell's that?
That's the new layout. Amazon announces a redesigned Fire TV interface. So that's what the new interface is going to be looking like for Fire TV. So it looks like the scrollable menu is no longer at the top. It's in the middle of the screen. Game changer.
It does say right there, game changer. Honestly, all I'm looking at is a big headache.
Why have they changed this so much?
All I'm looking at is people calling and complaining and saying, I don't know how to find this now. I don't know how to find that now. Where do I go? Game changer for sure. My phone's going to blow up now with every single Fire Stick owner saying it don't work.
So look what they did. For you guys that are listening to us, it looks like they moved the menu to the middle of the screen. They added the layout to be, the first option is the profile. So you can swap between the profiles, who's using the device. And then it has home, find, live, library. And then your apps and games are listed across this banner here instead of being its own row. I don't like that, but I mean, we don't have a choice at this point if that's where we're going. And then all the rest of it is Amazon's promotional stuff. Dude.
Didn't we have YouTubers that were pissed off on the Superbox thing? Like, there's all this advertisement everywhere. Hello. I should say how my friend says it. Hello. 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 Oh man, this is the last thing here we're going to talk about today. The latest Ring camera can fly around your home. I am not shitting on your chicken wings today, or pissing in your beer. This is exactly what's happening. A drone will sell for $249 and launches sometime next year. It cannot be flown manually. However, you can create a preset surveillance. It sounds like Iggy Azalea. Surveillance path from one room to the next. So you can choose which rooms in your homes are guarded. Now, hold on a second. I do not want a drone flying in my house if I'm not there. Imagine if it runs into something and turns on the stove and blows up the whole place.
You're on 0 to 100 a lot today, huh?
Dude. This will be really cool to be outside.
But,
like,
but
honestly,
it cannot be flown manually. It's on
fine.
full Skynet all the time.
Oh, dude. It's gonna happen. I don't know. Okay. So check this out. If I'm not home, so okay, this is an indoor camera, guys. This is an indoor drone that flies around your home, gives you a live feed, mobile feed of your dwelling if it spots an intruder or emergency. If somebody breaks into your house, what does it not like? They're gonna see a drone and be like, "Oh no, let's run away next level." Come on.
You wait till it whips out the machine guns from his.
Yeah. Freeze. The cops are on their way.
This is your first investment to RoboCop. This is RoboCop's eyes. Then you're going to get the attachment sold in 2022.
Yeah. Here's the pepper spray. Yeah. First it's going to be like marbles. It'll drop marbles so they can slip and fall. And then they're going to sue you for slipping and falling in your house, and it's a hazard accident now.
Oh my God. You imagine the lawsuits in the States? I'm saying the States specifically because you guys sue everything about everything. So someone breaks into somebody's house, they get hit in the eye with a drone, and then they're suing you.
Hey, I'm going to sue you just for saying that. It's true. It's so true, though. And then, I don't know. I think if they had some kind of setup where you could... I'm trying to think. If I'm not... Okay. We gotta find something beneficial to this. Absolutely something beneficial.
Okay. But there's 3 different versions of this one, eh?
Well, let's just talk about this one first.
Because they have one for your car.
We're just talking about the home first. Stop getting ahead of it. If you go on vacation, do you have a dog?
Oh, well, kind of.
I don't even know what that means. So
okay.
So you have a dog or a cat in your house. I wouldn't mind having something like this to go around. And so that way I could make sure they
should
not screw around.
What is it called? Fubo or Furbo? Furbo is a webcam that can launch treats at your dog if you push a button on your phone. You imagine this thing was flying around your house and your dog was and you're launching treats.
Yeah. See, I don't see a benefit to this, honestly. It sounds cool that it automatically does its thing and it flies around.
Here's the problem. They're trying to solve a problem that doesn't exist. So the issue that they're trying to solve is people installing multiple cameras in their home. So they're like, we'll just give you one camera, but it flies around your house and reports everything to
Skynet
services, Skynet, yeah, whoever, right? But I mean, you yourself have firsthand experiences. How many cameras? Let's use your home for example. How many cameras and how much would it cost you to do a surveillance factor that you could access from your phone, stationary, to cover everything that you'd want it to cover?
6.
And what's the price?
Wait. I'm talking about. Are we talking about inside, outside, like everything, full house?
It has to be inside because there's no way this drone is going outside. Two, right? And how much would that cost you?
$50.
Okay, well, this one's 250. You want to buy it? It flies around your house.
Nope. You could get those little Wise cameras. They're like $25, or the $50 ones, the bigger ones. But the $25, stick that in a corner. I have one that's watching my front window.
Yeah.
And if anybody were to barge in through the front door, it captures it. It will capture the front door, the window, and the family room in the front. I don't have another camera in the house, but if I did, it'll be in the living room in the back, pointing to the door. But here's the thing. I don't really need those two cameras because I got cameras around my house. And those cameras around my house, if somebody barges in through the front door, knocks that front door window, I will be able to capture them from my doorbell or my camera outside in the front. Or if they jump the wall and go to the back and try to barge in through the back door, I have a camera outside that covers both sides of the house and the backyard. So I honestly don't need a camera inside the house at all, period. I think the only reason why I even put the camera in the front door in the family room was because the winds here during the winter season get really bad. And we have a massive tree. And if that tree comes through the window, I want to be able to record it, send it to the insurance, and say, hey, this is why I have insurance. Fix my window.
You know, this product would have been really good before smart devices came out. Because now you get so many notifications for so many different things. If an application or, you know, if your thermostat's not working properly, chances are you're going to be notified on your phone, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know how I feel about this product particularly, but we'll see how they market it when it actually hits the ground.
I can't wait to see the videos of everybody walking around their house being like, look, check it out. Hey, Mom.
Well, that's how you're going to have to start your review when you get one, okay?
Exactly. Now, you were starting to talk about your car. Why? Ring is trying to get inside your car now. We already have car alarms. They are the Ring Car Cam, Ring Car Alarm, and Ring Car Connect. Prices range from $60 to $200, and all three will be available next year. But why?
Okay, hold on. Why wouldn't they put all their auto devices, their car devices, in one?
Well, so the car alarm. Well, actually, you know what? That's a good question. I don't know why.
Okay, so prime example, when we first started talking about it, and you're like, put it on the visor.
Yep.
Then put a wide lens camera so it can cover the whole car. Put Alexa in it, and then put your alarms. Like, why wouldn't they just do it all in one device?
Oh no, I know. You're gonna need one. Okay, so the car camera, they'll be able to rip that off. The Ring Car Alarm, they're going to have to go underneath the dash or whatever to cut the cable on that thing, so that way it cuts that alarm off. And then the other one, the Ring Car Connect, that's probably either going to go inside where your battery is at, so that way it can notify you. I'm guessing the Ring Car Connect is going to be like the last man standing. Like once they disconnect everything, which is still kind of dumb.
I don't know.
I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it where, because, okay, think about it. If some like your car has several protection measures. Let's just say it has a car alarm. I don't know if it does or doesn't, but let's just say it does. If somebody pops your lock, that's security number one, your lock. Now, if you don't have a car alarm, then you're not going to get nothing. There's not going to be no alert notification to, anywhere. But there is, all they had to do is go underneath the dash, pop the thing at the bottom, find the splice cable that's going in through your starter and all that, just cut that sucker out and you're done. Or as soon as you popped in the door and the thing starts ringing, pop the hood, see if it's connected to, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be, like the actual horn's going to be inside the the hood somewhere. Shut up. The hood. You know what I'm talking about? The hood. So you find where that horn is, and you unplug it. But if you have a camera also, and you have this Connect thing also, now they're just scrambling, running around, trying to see what they could unplug, or they're just going to just take off running with it.
If Arnold Schwarzenegger has taught me anything, is if you lift the car high enough, it'll kill any kind of security devices that you have.
Done. There you go. Everybody lift some weights.
But didn't you see that movie? Was it Junior?
Yep.
Where he grabs the car and he lifts it up and the alarm stops? Anyways.
From the back and it stops? Yeah, it's like, what? Even when I was a kid, I was like, dude, that's not real. Not interested in flying security drones? It's okay. Amazon Blink line of security cameras are affordable recorders, offering spec down versions of the popular Ring devices for lower prices. And the company just announced this. 2 more products in the line. This is for Blink Indoor and Blink Outdoor. Coming soon. I don't know why. Well, of course we know that they own Ring now. So, but I don't know why they're going so hard on security on every. It's like, dude, leave Ring alone. Make sure people can't hack into your Ring crap. Don't worry about flying drones, and that's going to be the next thing. They're going to hack into that. And then what they're going to do is they're going to make they're going to trace a path into your home to say, like, hey, go into your bedroom, go into the bathroom, go. Where's the security cameras?
Oh crap!
They're gonna find. I don't know, dude. I think it's just gonna be. I don't know. I think
Wow, they're pushing this hard right now, man. Check this out. I just went to Amazon.ca because I just wanted to see look at the new homepage. They're featuring everything we just talked about.
Yeah. There's that robot thing with that giant thing. So there you go. You'll be able to go to Amazon and check out all their stuff.
This is their new mesh Wi-Fi system that they're coming out with. Eero? Really, how do you pronounce that? That's the company they bought over, right?
Eero? Arrow? I don't know. Double E is what? Or E?
Dude, I don't know. I'm the worst to talk about language. But anyways, there's a whole bunch of more products that they're coming out with. Amazon has done a fantastic job of assimilation. And in a time when the economic crisis was at the all-time low, Amazon went around and started scooping up companies. Like, legit. So, and they're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff with these companies. So, you know what? I think there should be another event coming.
I hope so. I hope they have. As much as we want to see a new Fire Stick, replace the Fire K, that's what I'm gonna call it, the Fire K, the 4K. Please give us a new second gen. It's the 4K Fire Stick, and the other 2 devices have the exact same crap on it, except that it's capped. Give us something with more power on that thing, and also replace your Fire Cube with something with more power. I would be happy with a light version, and I would be happy with a standard version. I don't need another. I know we started off with saying like it would be cool to get a 4K Fire Stick Plus, but after we don't need 4 Fire Sticks. We got 3. 2 of them are useless, and one of them's good. Well, I guess I can't say they're useless yet, but
I'm gonna ask you this question then. So we're stuck with 3 Fire Sticks. The 4K is the top of the line, right? They start to phase out the 2nd gen Cube, and they come with a Lite and a Pro. The Lite is priced at $110, and that is pretty much the same one that we have right now. Actually, no. They keep the one that we have right now, and that's the Lite. And then they come up with a Pro that has 3 gigs of RAM.
Nope.
Then what do you want to see?
You started off right, and then I don't know what happened.
Yeah, okay.
No, you started off good. Give us a light version, something very similar to what we have now with the newest and latest stuff. Give us Android 9 or 10 or whatever. Just give us something new off of this thing. Give us
Ooh, I got it. They keep the price at 120.
No.
But they include the remote.
What remote? It already has a remote.
The gaming remote.
No. Hell no. That's the Shield. That's like having this Shield. Now you're regurgitating stuff. No.
Well, I'm going to buy that remote anyways. I want to go buy it now.
Look. This the light. The Cube light with the same specs. Give us the newest DDR whatever RAM. I think it's got 2 gigs of RAM. Give us 3 gigs. I would be happy with 3 gigs of RAM. I think if they replace the first gen 4K Fire Stick into the second gen, give us 2 gigs of RAM with that bad boy. 2 gigs of RAM. Keep everything else the same. With the light version of the Cube, give us 3 gigs of RAM if you could, which would be nice. 3 gigs of RAM. Right now it's got 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, give us 3. Give me 3. On the hexacore, fine. Keep it a hexacore. Keep everything the same. Just give us that 1 extra gig of RAM. Keep everything the same. Android 9. Now, the Cube, and at $110. $110. Now the Cube. The Cube, not the light. The Cube. Bump that sucker up to about 140 or 150.
Yeah.
I would even say 150. Go 150.
Yeah, 150. I'm good with 150.
Give me an octa-core processor. Give me 4 gigs of RAM.
Yeah.
No, hell yeah. Octa-core with the 4 gigs of RAM and give me the Android 9. That's it. Now.
No, I want the remote with it. I want the gaming remote.
Nope. That would be the next bundle up. You want the remote? Cool.
Gotta go to the next level.
170. 170 for the remote. That's exactly what NVIDIA does. You get your NVIDIA, and then you can get the NVIDIA with the remote. That's what they should do. If they do that, you're still getting the exact same device. You have the option of with or without the remote. 150 with all the extra specs, $20 more for the remote. Give me the octa-core, give me 4 gigs of RAM, sold. I'll buy it. 16 gigs of internal memory, the new DDR4, DDR5 possible, Android 9. Give me the new chipset. Dude, sold. Done. Why you look so confused? I think your brain exploded.
No, I'm just a little upset because I don't have Luna in Canada, so I don't see the new remote available on Amazon.ca, and I really want it.
Just wait like another month. I'll be there in a month.
I'm going to check Amazon.com. If I find it at Amazon.com, you're shipping me one.
All right, I'll ship you. So I hope you guys have all learned something today. I know I sure didn't. I just...
Oh, God.
That's like the best way to end the show. I know I sure didn't. I hope you guys learned something.
Screw this show.
Lots of game changers today. Change everything.
You learned anything, Skynet is coming for you and it's going to fly around your head.
Holy crap, dude. Oh my gosh. My blood is boiling. I'm excited for a few things and I'm disappointed with the majority of this stuff.
Overall expression, are you happy, satisfied, or disappointed with the information that you learned about the event so far?
Disappointed. Absolutely disappointed. Flat out. Am I going to run? I'm probably going to get those 2 devices, the new ones, the Fire new ones.
Well, that's the thing, right? I told my friends that I've already pre-ordered the sticks, and they're like, why? What's wrong with you? It's kind of my job to review this stuff, so I have to buy it if I think it sucks or it doesn't.
Yep.
We're like the sacrifices that happen in the community. We have to spend our money and grab the shit, even if we don't want to.
Yeah, it sucks. We got to do it. Someone's got to do it, and someone's got to tell the people, and someone's got to look out for everybody else. So, again, I hope you guys learned something because I sure as hell didn't. There's a lot of I really hope there's going to be a second announcement of stuff. I hope this first one was, hey, everybody who is learning stuff, the Fire Stick stuff, everybody who's introductory to stuff that just needs it for Netflix and stuff like that, Disney Plus, whatever it is, some of the basic stuff. Cool, there it is. You got it. You got it. It's all you. It's all you. But for us hardcore streamers,
for the tech savvies out there,
for those that are the tech savvies, everybody out there, I know you're listening. We're gonna go to Amazon and start picketing. And I don't know what happened to your eyebrow. It just took off from your face. So I fingers crossed, I really do hope that they do have a second launch of something. Maybe I wouldn't be too mad if it happened as late as February or March.
I'm hoping that there is a second event and it's focused on gaming. And they started off by talking about a new TV device or two. And then they go into showing how Luna works. That's what I'd like to see.
For sure. We'll see, guys. We will see. So with all that being said, make sure you guys are sharing the videos, sharing our podcast audios, wherever you are listening. Make sure you guys leave us a comment. I hope you guys have found something useful in this Amazon explosions. So with all that being, guys, I know next level's got to go eat. Take care of each other.
Stay patient for better devices and be humbled if you don't get them. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.